Hello dear students, welcome back to the science class. Dear students, in the previous video class we have started studying about the lesson how plant animals survive. Yes, which lesson we have started studying? We have started studying about how animals survive. Yes, just we have studied about the definition of a habitat. Habitat is the natural home or environment of a plant or a animal. What is the habitat? Habitat is the natural home of a or a environment of a animal or a plant. Then what is adaptation? It is the process which enables organisms to adjust to their environment in order to ensure survival. Yes, classification of animals on the habitat. Yes, how the animals are classified? They are classified into a terrestrial, aquatic animal, amphibians, arboreal and aerial animals. It is divided into here total 5 types based on their habitat. Based on their habitat, animals are classified into 5 types: terrestrial, aquatic, amphibians, arboreal, aerial. Okay, let us study about the terrestrial animals. Okay, based on where animals live, they are grouped into terrestrial animals. Nothing but the animals which live on a land. ಯಾವ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ವಾಸಿಸ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಟೆರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್. Aquatic animals. The second is aquatic animals. The animal which live in a water. The animal which live in a water are called aquatic animals. The next we have studied about next one is amphibians. The animals which live on both land and in water. ಯಾವ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಮತ್ತು ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸಿಸ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂಥ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಆಂಫಿಬಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆರ್ಬೋರಿಯಲ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ ಟ್ರೀ. ಆರ್ಬೋರಿಯಲ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಇವು ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರ್ತವೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ವಾಸಿಸ್ತವೆ ಈ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸು? ಟ್ರೀ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ವಾಸಿಸುವಂಥ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸಿಗೆ ಆರ್ಬೋರಿಯಲ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಲೀವ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ ಟ್ರೀ. ಓಕೆ, ಮರದ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ವಾಸಿಸುವಂಥ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸಿಗೆ ಆರ್ಬೋರಿಯಲ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಏರಿಯಲ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್. ಫ್ಲೈ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಏರ್. Yes, dear students, aerial animals, they will fly and most of their time they will spend in a air only, in a open air. Okay, this is about the, okay, based on the habitat, the animals are divided into 5 types: terrestrial animals, the animals which live on a land; aquatic animals, the animals which live in a water; amphibians, the animals which live on a both land and in water; then the arboreal animals, the animals which live mostly on a tree. The next one is aerial animals. The animals fly and spend a lot of time in the air. These are the different types of animals which are categorized on the base of a what here? Habitat. Okay, then terrestrial animals. Let us see first about the terrestrial animals. Animals that live on land are known as terrestrial animals. Yes, dear students, what are terrestrial animals? Animals which live on a land. ಯಾವ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ವಾಸಿಸ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಟೆರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟ್, ಕ್ಯಾಟ್, ಡಾಗ್, ಲಯನ್, ಕ್ಯಾಮಲ್. These are the animals which live on a land. Example for terrestrial animals: elephant, cat, dog, lion and camel. These animals, they will live on a land here. Most of the land animals have legs to move and lungs to breathe. See here, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸಿಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್ ಅವು ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ they have to walk here, so they are having legs to walk, and for breathing purpose they are having a lungs. To breathe they are having a lungs, and to walk they are having a legs here. Snake is an exception. See, snake is also a land animal, nothing but it is a terrestrial animal, but it do not have a legs here. It does not have a legs. It slithers to move. ಅದೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ ಸ್ನೇಕ್ಸ್? ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಲಿದರ್ಸ್. ಈ ಥರ ಅದೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ? ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಲಿದರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಹರಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ನೇಕ್ಸ್, ಯಸ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಲಿದರ್. Okay, so most of the land animals have a legs, and they are having a lungs to breathe and legs to walk, and snake is one exception. They do not have a legs here, so it slithers on a land here. In some places it is very hot, such as a desert. Yes, you know very well about a desert. Deserts are very hot here. Okay, when in some places, while in some places it is very cold, like a polar regions such as a Arctic. Thus, adaptation in animals also varies according to the climatic condition of the place. See, dear students, adaptation in animals, it varies according to the climatic condition of a place. How the climatic condition of that place, according to that it varies. Okay. Animals that live in a hot deserts have a thick skin and fur on their body to protect them from the heat of the sun. Yes, the animals which live in a hot deserts ಅಂದರೆ ಮರುಭೂಮಿ. ಯಾವ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಮರುಭೂಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸಿಸ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅದರ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಏನಿರ್ತೈತಿ? ಥಿಕ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. ಓಕೆ, ದೇರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಥಿಕ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫರ್ ಆನ್ ದೇರ್ ಬಾಡಿ. Why they are having a thick skin and fur on their body? To protect from the heat of the sun here, because the heat of the sun will be more here. Yes, if the animal want to protect from the sunlight, so for that purpose it is having a thick skin and fur on its body. In which place? In a deserts. Animals like a camels have a hump. Yes, this is a camel. Animals like camels have a hump on their back that stores fat. Therefore, they can travel for days without having to eat anything. Yes, dear student, this is a camel. It is having a hump here. Here it stores the water and fats. Okay, water, it may be food, it may be. So camel, it walks for many days without food and water, because it will store extra food here in its hump here. It is a hump. Okay. Next you see here. Therefore, they can travel for days without having to eat anything. Animals like a polar bears that live in a cold regions have very thick skin covered with a fur that keeps them warm. See, dear students, animals like a polar bear. Yes, this polar bear, where it lives in a cold region. So their skin is covered with a fur. Why it is covered with a fur? To keep them warm. To keep them warm, their skin is covered with a fur here. Animals like seals and penguins are well adapted to live in a freezing cold environment. These animals have a very thick layer of fat under their skin. It's called a blubber. The blubber protects them from a cold. See, dear student, these animals are having a blubber. Blubber is nothing but it is a thick layer of a fat. It is stored under a skin. It is stored under their skin here. So it protects them from a cold here. See, dear student, this is a camel and it lives in a desert, and this is a polar bear and it lives in a cold regions only. So here I will show you the picture of a seal. Yes, this is a seal animal and it lives in a cold region. Even the penguin also lives in a cold region only. They are having what here? They are having a thick layer of fat under their skin. That is a blubber they are having. So that blubber protects from them from a cold here. These are the terrestrial animal, but they lives in a cold regions only. But if you see the camel, where does the camel will live? It lives in a hot deserts only. This is all about the terrestrial animals we have studied today. So dear students, how much I thought you read from the textbook. In the next video class, again we will continue with this lesson. Till that, study well. Have a nice day. Thank you.